In 1938, the media reported that Hitler rolled into Austria with tanks and guns and took us over. Not true at all. The Austrian people elected Hitler by 98% of the vote by means of the ballot box. Now, you might ask, how could a Christian nation, almost 100% Catholic, to elect a monster like Hitler? The truth is, at the beginning, Hitler didn't look like or talk like a monster at all. He talked like an American politician. Oh, we thought Hitler was our savior. Oh, yes, he was a very good orator. He gave very good speeches, and we heard that here too, haven't we? Centralization is socialism. I found a bill three times to consolidate our 66 counties into 15. That's centralization. That's socialism. Take away local control. That's socialism. We got a very, very good law, we thought, the Equal Rights Amendment. Well, equal rights for women. Haven't we heard that here too? Economically, to redistribute the wealth of the country. And then, socially, to get all the women, the moms, out into the workforce. And of course, he built the Autobahn, the freeway. The government had immediately a remedy, child care centers. So the state raised our children. Education was nationalized. I walked into my classroom March 13, 1938. The crucifix was gone, and there was Hitler's picture with the Nazi flag on each side. And our teacher said, today we don't pray anymore. We sing Deutschland, Deutschland über alles, the national anthem. And the rest of the day we had sports. We got all the equipment free. We got tennis rackets, we got golf clubs. And the boys of age 16, they got motorcycles, so they could form a motorcycle squad. And then he nationalized our banks. Then he nationalized our only car industry. He also nationalized our healthcare system. 40 patients were waiting for him to be cared for. People went to the doctor for everything and anything. You waited 18 months for a hospital bed. Also, we had many government agencies, you know, the bureaucrats. The bureaucrats were writing all the rules and all the regulation. That's socialism. The mother, if she was pregnant, she was selected to have an abortion. Can you imagine? We also had euthanasia. One day, the health department came to the families and asked them if they would want to send their son or daughter to an institution to learn how to read and write. They were being euthanized. We also had gun registration. And of course with the Gestapo, and I also should relate to you, it was probably last year in February in 2009, I drove to the Capitol one morning as a lobbyist, turned on the radio, and I heard President Obama say, anybody who is criticizing him, report it to the White House, the snitch program. So be careful what you say. My other mission was to infiltrate the Communist Peace March. And I came in disguise as a horrible-looking hippie. I marched with Bella Abzug, the congresswoman, the late congresswoman, Jesse Jackson, and Barbara Boxer. So she said, well, right now we take Nicaragua and Honduras, then we go into Mexico to take back the territory what America stole from us. California, New Mexico, Arizona, Texas. She said, you American are so naive. Your churches are doing the work for us. And it hit me like a ton of bricks, the sanctuary movement. There are a lot of churches who are bringing in the illegals. Maybe 2004, but most possible 2008. Who is our president? And look what's happening at the border. When I saw on television in Los Angeles when they marched, they carried the Mexican flag and they trampled on the American flag. It dawned on me, they're here. When the people fear the government, that's tyranny. But when the government fears the people, that's you, the Tea Party. That's liberty. Keep your guns and buy more guns.